Alright, let's do this again.
I don't think they had any electro dice.
Yeah, they were probably done with dice. They were probably just kind of dice low, because they didn't have any dice reroll cards or anything in their deck that I could see.
They were probably focusing on Pyro.
Yeah.
For Diluc.
Because Diluc was up. Alright, so we got Melty deck.
So
Goes first.
who goes first doesn't seem to have a huge influence.
Not gigantic, no.
This game doesn't let you affect your opponent's hand.
Yeah, that's...
Meaning going first isn't a huge advantage. Huh?
I always start with the chicken. Even though that isn't always the best thing. Oh well. It's alright, it's a setup round. Do what you can. Force a real one? Just run normal? I think I'll just normal for now. Actually I'm gonna reroll. Let's see what I get. 6 dice is usually a time to reroll. Oof. Times the dice is very, very cruel, unfortunately. Alright, well, that's what it is.
It's an interesting deck they're running.
Yeah, it is.
So they're planning to
Lots
have
of
their
defense.
damage come from Agent.
Yeah, and they're also planning on having a lot of defense in
You
here.
used all of your characters in that last match.
I usually do. I have found
God,
that.
Monster Resonance helped a ton.
Yeah, Monster References.
That Virgin
Yeah.
will let you apply Pyro. Let you apply Pyro
Exactly.
while doing doing boosted damage.
Yep.
Unlike Melt, which clears elements.
Yeah, Burgeon is really good. Blooms are amazing in this game.
Same with Hyper Bloom. It allows you to apply Electro while dealing boosted damage. It can also stack on other reactions. You could do an overloaded.
Yep, you can stack, and that's what the best part about it. I'm not at 3 count, which means I can burst on the next turn.
And you go first.
And I go first.
I can play 0 cost card.
Yep.
Might as well. Oh my god, you get
And
to
I get
burst
Bloom.
triggering a Bloom?
I get to burst with a bloom. Yes.
It'll deal a lot of damage. Because I think its energy thing boosts its burst damage, right?
It does. Each one of them is a boost to his burst damage as well. And I'm actually going to switch after I drop my burst.
Perfect!
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Absolutely perfect.
Big numbers.
Yep.
And he clears his energy by doing that.
Yep.
So you can use one of his skills, but not both.
Right.
For whatever summon you think is most useful, right?
Okay. Ice will be good as long as, well, it's going to go after. So yeah, ice is not as good in this case because ice
Swirl's going to be good.
swirl's going to be good. So we're going to go ahead and we're gonna play an artifact on the agent with the cryo dice. Yes, that's the
And then
correct
you're gonna-
choice, and then summon the swirl. And then that will swirl whatever
They
healing
literally
get.
cannot escape the swirl.
Right.
Unless they were to apply a different element to themselves, which they don't have the ability to do.
So he's got the skill card though. So there, it's a powerful agent card. All right.
So they're focusing on Agent being with the
As their
damage.
DPS, yeah. So if I can,
But this is going to hurt Diona.
Well, it gets a net 0 because they'll heal and then they'll get swirled. See, a lot of healing. I expected a lot of healing in this deck. This is oh, it didn't go first. Interesting.
I guess attacks go before
healings. Okay, that's fine. Just means I'll freeze his agent in the next round if I can get the dice, which I can. Yeah, I'll just freeze his agent.
Because you go first, I believe?
I go first. Yeah, so his agent is now frozen. Oh. I will freeze his agent.
Flaco Kenki's a really good card.
Yep, it is.
It's like now they have to choose. Now they have to choose.
Who do you want to die? Who do you want to go down? It's gonna be Barbara, probably. I'd pick Barbara.
So what will you do next?
Normal then burst, probably. Well, it depends. It kind of depends on how they play. I can normal to get my burst ready. Yeah, Barbara. Barbara was the right choice. So if I normal, see, I'm gonna get vaped. So I'm gonna get vaped. So I think I'll do the more defensive play. So the defensive play is, so if I normal, I get a normal and burst. If I convert 1 dice.
Or you can play Favonius.
Or I can play Temple in order to play.
You can also summon something if you don't like it.
Well, yeah, and I can also summon. But then I'm not going to get the energy that I need. So I'm going to go with. Oh, timer's going. I need to make a decision. All right, let's play risky. Let's just normal. Get the energy up, and then she's going to vape me. Probably with her normal, maybe with her E skill. So she's gonna burn some cards. Okay, so really, yeah, E skill. I expected. Yeah, I saw that coming. And now I'm going to burn this card. Drop my burst. So you can't drop me with Barbara. You can attack, but that's it.
You can switch to agent because agent. Will he be smart enough to switch to agent? No.
He does not know that he can switch to agent. So switching to the agent was the move, of course. So now Diona's going to get... fortunately, the order is such that she's just going to get cryo applied to her. She's not going to get...
cryo that can be swirled next turn.
Yes, exactly.
They're setting up a lot of healing now.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
yeah.
They were predicting the freeze.
They were predicting the freeze. Yep. Oh, I'm up.
Ow.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of paradise. Now I'm going to probably just switch to agent at this point. Get that bloom out of the way. Good. And now I'm going to play his card. So give him more stealth and also set up that virgin.
Oh, and you can spend a 2 Animo dice that you have
to play healing if I need to, or whatever. Or on a summon, actually. I'll probably do a summon.
But yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
I think this does damage, and this does 2 damage
Because he's infused.
because he's infused.
So, would you want to do 2 damage?
Yeah, let's do 2 damage. Gonna do his melt. Yep.
Now you get advantage.
Yep. Now I get the turn advantage.
And they don't have a single good character to switch to.
Yep. He
Staying
wants
on
to drop his burst. He wants to drop his burst next round, of course.
Yeah. Will you be able to stop him from doing that?
No, I will not. I will not be able to stop him from doing that. So much healing in their deck. Holy cow.
But you still are pretty even on hit points.
Yeah.
Altogether. They aren't able to do any offense, is the thing.
Yeah, it's a very well. They're relying on Agent to be their offense, right? Whereas I'm just got all the offense all the time in this deck. So at this point, Adeptus, Temptation, and Burst dead. Never doubt the power of the giant growth card. Did you see that?
What?
Adeptus Temptation, plus 3 damage on your burst. Completely ruins people's strategies.
His burst. So you did have a counter to his burst.
I did.
Your burst.
My burst at 10 power. And just unstoppable force. So now he's going to stall me out. Because that's all he can do.
Yeah, they're scared.
Yeah, that's all they can do. All he can do now is stall me out. And all I can do, well, I can summon, or I can. Well, let's do a draw. Let's see what I can get. Yeah, okay, that's good. So they're gonna do it. They're gonna do their burst, right? And then, so her.
If you summon, you can end your turn early.
Yes, exactly. If I summon, I end my turn. Ugh. Vicious. He's gonna use Barbara's Burst, presumably.
Does it cost 3?
No. Well, maybe it costs 4, but it's such a good heal.
They had to discard all their cards to get her burst out, huh?
Yep. No,
They couldn't.
They couldn't do it because it's 4, right?
It's 4. Cost 4.
Okay. That frozen really doesn't do any damage, but that does stick around. The electric charge clears. So much healing in their deck. Wow, what a stall deck that is.
It doesn't seem to be able to stand up to your offense.
Yeah.
Now that they're down the agent.
Yeah. Their offense was their only offensive play was their agent.
The plan was to stall as they burn.
As
they melt or bait their opponent.
Exactly. So now, get my stealth back up. So I have the defensive advantage. They're desperate for something to do.
They want to play her burst really bad.
Yeah, they do. They're going to get rid of my summon, which was, a reasonable play.
That was a reasonable trade too.
So that heals and doesn't do any damage, which means it overheals Diona. Barbara's Burst is best if you have all your teammate up, unfortunately. It's not as effective in that.
So if you switch to Mago Kenki,
Yeah, she doesn't have any offense, so
you
I
can
have.
be belting.
Yeah, I don't have any reason not to switch. 'Cause it's not like they pose a great threat.
Like
Switch tonight.
what you can do, I'm not saying you have to, but what you can do is you can play a healing card.
Yep, that's what I was gonna do.
Yep.
And then I can just melt them.
Yep.
So eventually they will run out of heals, and they've been overhealing this whole time, which is an unfortunate part about playing a healing deck is you eventually run out of cards that can heal you, and then if your opponent knows how to stay alive, you can do some damage. Okay, so now she's gonna drop another heal, and that's a summoning heal. All right, but that's next round. So he's gonna get cryo applied.
You're gonna get healed.
I'm gonna get healed too, which is.
I mean, they're. You're gonna attack and then they're gonna heal.
Right.
So they still heal off of this.
Yeah.
But her shield.
Yeah, her shield is gone now. Now, I think all their potential healing cards have been spent at this point.
Oh my goodness. This is a long round.
This is a long game, and I love it. This is what I live for. This is a fun fight, right? It's actually a challenge. We're going to use up most of our deck in this case. So he's on Diona. She doesn't have an element applied.
They actually only have 2 cards left in their draw pile.
Why
7.
Whereas I have like 9. Okay, so in this case,
yeah, you can play your healing cards late.
yeah, and honestly, I think I will play my other healing card.
It's like, what? You thought you were the only person running a healing deck.
Exactly. Actually, I'm gonna put up my Cryo Swirl.
No, your Animo.
Animo Swirl.
There we go. That way you can get attacks off.
Mm-hmm. So this does 1 cryo, and they start healing at that point.
1 heal to the active character.
1 heal, and then cryo. And then at this point, I'm gonna switch. I think it's chicken time actually.
It's chicken time.
It's chicken.
Apply then.
And plus, I've got his card finally.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd forgotten I had the chicken, did ya? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Bad decision. Bad decision.
I'm just gonna get a burning off on them immediately. That means I can also play. Well, let's hold off on strategy. Let's get a burning off. Now I have all those elements out there to torture. Burning cards like crazy.
And they're like, discard. Barbara, E-skill, please.
We're gonna die.
Haha.
Yep, there's E-skill. Fine. And then I'm going to prepare. And then my turn.
That's
And 2 healers and a shielder. It's a lot. I haven't played the same card. Yeah, it's a good card. Alright, now we get Cryo, and then we get Swirled.
And then the Pyro
The Pyro is applied, and then it's cleared by her E-skill, which is fine.
You get Frozen, which is cleared.
The chicken is fine. Cool. And then Breeze gets cleared. Okay. I have another Adeptus Temptation, which means I have another 1-hit kill ready to go. Ooh, look at all the Endandor
This
guys.
is an interesting match.
Yeah, this really is.
They're trying to stall you out, but they don't think it's going to work.
No, I'm used to
I think
that.
they thought they had a chance of winning until you brought out those healing cards.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
They had a chance of slowly freezing you to death.
Yep.
And then you're like, oh yeah, I have healing too. I was just saving it.
I was just saving it for when I actually needed it. Let's see here.
If you do an attack with the Terror Shroom, she will be able to attack it and clear its energy.
No, it clears at the end of the round.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's vicious. And here's the card. So this just means I have to use my burst, but I'm going to use my burst. They can't force swip me. They can't freeze me. Like, they're in a lot of trouble. They will probably attack with Barbara in an attempt to freeze me, but it'll be 1 turn too late. Yeah, keep an eye on us up. Get some more card draws, but like your deck has 4 cards left. I'm gonna heal. Oh, there's healing food. Doesn't matter, you're gonna die. You cannot heal past 10. You can't survive. Alright, they're gonna give up Diona. Alright, so then we just do this. They did this.
11 damage.
Like they must have known that they were dead.
Sacrificing Barbara would have been a better choice.
It would have. Like, but you cannot. In my experience, you cannot win with Barbara. No matter what, no matter how strong you think you are, Barbara cannot win. Like Barbara is just not built for damage. All right, just draw. I don't have the card to save my summon. That's okay.
Yeah. That's so sad for them. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't win with Barbara. They're not going to give you the satisfaction of dropping Barbara. They're like,
that's fair.
Shit. They're like, yeah, I just got sweeped.
That was long.
So I will.
2 moments where they probably could have gotten off our hand if they played smarter.
They made some bad moves. They definitely made some bad moves.
They spent energy on healing too early.
Yep.
Which prevented them from spending energy on attacks.
Yep. Which set me up.
Like a Barbara normals and Diona normals would have done more for them than those early heals.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, I was like, my Mango Kenki was down to 3 at one point. That's one E skill, one attacker E skill away from being dropped, right? So like, you don't want to be in that boat where you, if you had done one E skill, you would have.
They overhealed. They played their heals early.
Yep.
And it cost them the game.
Yeah.
Hopefully they learned that.
Yeah. Hopefully they learned what was going down.